Hello. At Navy Mutual, we understand our members. We are here to provide life insurance coverage that protects your family at the lowest cost possible, as well as annuity products to help secure your retirement income. As a nonprofit organization founded by military members for military members, we understand the worry that can come with service. But we don't want anyone worrying about their quality of life or whether their loved ones will be taken care of after their death. We do what we do to provide peace of mind by providing financial protection to those who protect us. So stay tuned to learn about life insurance, go over what you need to know, and get the answers to your questions. Hi, and welcome. One of Navy Mutual's tenant missions is providing financial education and making sure that you have the information needed to live your best financial life. From when you join the military community through to your retirement. And to that end, and because it's September and Life Insurance Awareness Month, everyone's favorite month, we will be discussing a few reasons you may want to consider life insurance. I am Gabriella, and I'm here to bring awareness to Navy Mutual's products and services. With me today is Ryan Hutchison, our new member specialist. Welcome, Ryan.
Hello, everyone. Happy Life Insurance Awareness Month. And let's kick it off. We do get a lot of these questions, and I'm looking forward to having this discussion with everybody out there in Facebook land. So if you are unmarried or a childless individual, we get a lot of those questions. You may think you don't have much of a need for life insurance, but a Forbes study said that the direct costs related to deaths in the United States can near up to over $20,000. This includes not only funeral costs, but as well as the cost to place you in your final resting place. And I think that's a very important note because everyone can find a need for this to make sure that they are protecting their loved ones. So not everyone has $20,000 lying around. I know I don't. And unfortunately, end of life costs don't end with funerals. A lot of people think that, oh, I'm good, I got my funeral paid for, but there's other costs. It can also be outstanding bills people don't think about, accountant fees, lawyer fees, estate and financial matters that you not normally think about that need to be covered in this thinking about those final expenses. So whether you're married, childless, unmarried, there's definitely that need for those final expenses. But life insurance can help pay for those items like your funeral and burial costs, along with other financial matters like debt and outstanding bills to protect the family start to finish.
Yeah. And when it comes to the estate planning, a lot of people, they don't account for their pets,
Right?
which everyone's got fur babies, right? Um, If not, you have your plants, but still, it's something that has to be taken care of while after you've passed on, and life insurance can help you make sure that your pets, your plants, they're cared for after death.
Yeah, I mean, whether you have pets or children, they both are worth considering in your estate planning, right? So it's about taking care of people that you care for or things that you care for, right? And pets are a big topic, as well as obviously children and significant others or people that you care for. But some people have a cause that is dear to their heart as well. Use their life insurance to leave a legacy. I do help a lot of members at this. It may be used to ensure their alma mater has money to provide students with financial aid or scholarships because that's something that they care about, something near and dear to their heart to leave a legacy. And then churches. Churches obviously rely a lot on the generosity of others. And, maybe there's renovations that you want to make sure are provided for, certain missions that are there important to you to help others and leave that legacy. So sometimes it's not always a person, right? Or sometimes it's a place or a thing, and that's something else to remember.
Absolutely. And all those who are watching out there on Facebook and YouTube on our lives, we just want to remind you that if you have any questions along the way, you can leave them in our comments so we can address them during the live. If we don't get to them during the live, definitely reach out through our email address. We've just put it up on the screen here, or you can visit the link at navymutual.org. Also, if you want to, we do have a e-newsletter that goes out through our website. Sign up. You can get all this information to your email inbox twice a month.
Absolutely great resources. Take advantage if you haven't already clicked and got on it. Sometimes when they come out, it helps me, even I work here. They're great little tidbits. So our next tip may sound like a no-brainer, and it's a great conversation, and it definitely deserves a mention. Since individual life insurance is priced based on remaining life expectancy, premiums are the least expensive when you're young. No matter if you're married or your parental status, it's because you're young. So purchasing a policy now is the best way of locking in the lowest premium for your future, and it ensures that you have the coverage that you need in the future without having to overpay for it. Especially important if you develop an illness, since you get the coverage now and it doesn't matter what you get diagnosed in the future. So if you do develop an illness and you can't qualify for life insurance anymore, you already have it established. Permanent coverage specifically may also be used to cover those costs associated with chronic illness or custodial care, and providing with a financial backup plan, if you will, just in case you need to kind of fall back on that. And that's awesome way to kind of keep the estate alive. And we've all kind of gone through either a grandparent or a parent, and kind of those life changes of needing care. And life insurance is a great way to kind of help counterbalance some of those costs because you planned accordingly, when you were younger, and it was a lot less expensive.
Oh yeah. I know I got mine when I was in my 20s, and I'm happy moving on through my 30s with this. Many other young people today may not even think about life insurance because,
Sure.
you're in your 20s, 30s, sometimes even 40s, you think you're going to live forever. Um,
Yeah.
unfortunately, that's not the case. But, there are many who are young who, they have real fears. They have student loans. They're trying to buy a house, and maybe that's where their money is designated, not really thinking about the life insurance and protecting themselves and their families. Brian, how can life insurance help out those young people?
Well, like I said, life insurance is easier and less expensive to obtain when you're young. But to your point, depending on their nature of debts, they may not be forgiven. So we do get a lot of people that kind of get that now because of credit card balances, private student loans. Sometimes parents are co-signing it. Instead of burdening the family members, they want to make sure that the bill collectors don't come calling for those estate assets. And life insurance death benefit can be used to make immediate debt payments, and extra proceeds can help co-owners of those debts to whom they might inherit, maybe not just the debt, but a car or house, so they can continue making those payments until you decide what to do with that asset. So sometimes it's not about paying off the debt, it's about buying time. And you'd be surprised how inexpensive some of these policies might be, especially when you're younger, for some of those debts. This leads to our financial reason to consider life insurance just in general. There might be individuals who rely on your income and or care, right? Maybe it's not about debt. Maybe they're just relying on you to help out so they don't have to pay for care, or they have your income. Life insurance policy can help ensure that their financial needs are met and that their care continues even after your death. So if you provide income to aging parents or help with a caregiving to care for your grandparents, maybe consider how their needs would be met without you. Designating those you care for as beneficiaries, remember, not just pets and plants, right? But people too, of your life insurance policy. That'll help you maintain their standard of living, uh, um, you know, as well as needed care if you should pass away. So sometimes it's not about paying off things. Sometimes it's just about buying time for that care.
Yeah, wow. This is a lot of reasons to get life insurance these days. And thank you so much for taking us all through that today, Ryan. Thanks everybody for your time, for watching us. We know life insurance is a tough topic and we threw a lot of information at you today. If you need to replay this broadcast at any time, feel free to come back, review. And then, like we said before, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out. You
Please.
can reach out through our website. We have Ryan's information here below. You can reach out to him directly. He can answer those questions, or you can just visit us on the website. All right. And thank you guys. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us for Life Insurance Awareness Month, and stay safe out there.
Yes.
Mutual was created by service members for service members. Our policies have no active duty service restrictions. Our members include active duty and retired service members, veterans, and military spouses. Learn more at NavyMutual.org.